What's going on, guys? Dwayne here with How to Build Credit TV, and I am back again for another How to Build Credit TV live stream. So it's currently 7:13 p.m. 7 o'clock on Monday. Well, 7:13 p.m. I'm late today. Anyway, I hope you guys are doing well. I'm just going to be on here to have a subscriber hangout, Q&A, good old-fashioned Q&A, where I answer you guys' questions in regards to credit. If you're new to this channel, I talk about credit cards, and how to make money using credit cards. So be sure to subscribe to the channel and click the notification bell so you don't miss a thing. So I was a little late getting started today because, today was an interesting one. Today was a interesting start, and I've been kind of on the go since about 6 o'clock this morning. So that's why I was a little bit late getting into the live stream this evening. So I apologize for the people that were expecting me to start right at 7. Your boy was late today because I was very busy today. Lately, I've been stretching myself pretty thin here. I've been really hustling and being really aggressive. But I finally made it. So hopefully you guys had a good weekend. Hopefully your week is off to a good start. And once again, the purpose of this particular live stream is just to have a subscriber hangout and for me to answer you guys' questions. As of right now on this channel, we have 25,934 subscribers, which is pretty cool. So that's kind of cool. When I got 25,000 subscribers, I didn't do anything special. I didn't, like, hey, let's celebrate. But I appreciate you guys, the people that are subscribed to the channel. If you haven't subscribed, definitely consider subscribing. That would be really cool. I'd like the support as well. Listen, if you guys have questions, now is the time and place and community to ask your questions in regards to credit. I've seen a couple of good offers in regards to some credit cards, and I will be making some videos talking about some of those offers. I haven't made the videos yet, but I will be making videos. More than likely, I will not do a live stream next Monday. More than likely, I'm going to be spending some time with my kiddo. So probably won't be doing a live stream next Monday. Yeah. Anyway, I'm going to jump into the comment section here and see who's in the building. Let me know once again if you guys have questions. Actually hit the thumbs up in this video as well. That would help tremendously. But tonight's live stream is just going to be real low key. Just going to answer your questions, and maybe I won't even be on here that long. Maybe I'll do like 45 minutes and wrap it up. We'll see how it goes. Pretty tired these days, but the show must go on. That's a Moulin Rouge reference. Moulin Rouge is a musical for the people that don't know. Today I had a Uber rider get in the car, and her name was Maria. And of course, in my head, I thought of Maria from West Side Story, because that's apparently, I just think about musicals, which was pretty cool. It was funny. She never heard of the reference to Maria from West Side Story. I thought that was interesting. But she was cool lady. She was she looked young. She was like, yeah, I'm 42. And I'm like, what? She just volunteered, because I know you're not supposed to ask a woman how old she is. So she just volunteered her age, because she was like, yeah, my twins are seniors. And I'm like, what? Twins? Seniors? Because she looked like, I don't know, mid-20s. And then she was like, I have 8 kids. And I'm like, damn, like 8 kids? That's crazy. Anyway, let me jump into the comments here and see what's going on with you guys. Azuri Wing, what's going on? Azuri is a channel member. Thank you so much for stopping by. It's a pleasure to have you in the building again, as usual. Melanie, what's going on, Miss Stewart? Thank you so much for stopping by. Appreciate you. We have Mr. Lewis says, hey, man, I got a question. All right, go for it, bro. Let me know what the question is. Blake, what's going on, bro? Thank you so much for stopping by the stream. It's a pleasure to see you as well in the live stream. Let me see. Yeah. I got to get my house in order. My house is not in order here. Oh, man, thank you so much for that $20 super chat. Sexy Devil 78 just showed up in the stream and slapped a super chat on there. I really appreciate you. Give me a second. I'm going to click on you in just a second, but I'm looking at stuff on my side here that I need to get in order. Sorry, guys. Apparently, I'm not organized. I didn't even make a thumbnail for tonight's video, which is pretty freaking lame. But what can I say? It happens. All right. Once again, if you're a channel member and for some reason I skip over you or I don't recognize you, that's because the software that I'm using does not, it doesn't show me who a channel member is because I'm not streaming directly on YouTube. So that's why I'm not seeing it exactly the same way you guys would see it. Yay, Sexy Devil 78 says, hey Dwayne, it's been a minute. Hope all is well. Yes, all is insanely well. And thank you so much for that super chat. I really, really appreciate that. And thanks for stopping by. Not only stopping by and saying hey, but blessing me with a super chat. Thank you so much. All right, let me jump back up to the top here in the comment section. See, we got 16 thumbs up. Thank you guys. Appreciate you. David says, you still alive? Yeah, a little bit. Yeah, like I said, guys, I didn't start Uber early today. Like I normally start at 4:30, and today was still a decent day. You know, since I'm here, let me share it to you guys. Today was still a decent day, and I completed quite a bit of trips. Uber has a really good promotion going on right now. Oh, sweet! Somebody gave me a tip because I thought I made $194. So this is today. I'll show you guys right here on the screen. So I got $198 today. I did 23 trips. I was logged online for 10 hours. At the bottom, you have I made $185 and I got $13 worth of tips, which was quite interesting because like literally, I didn't really have that many tips. But Uber has a nice promotion right now. I'll show you guys for the people that are semi-interested at all with the promotions that Uber has. They have some pretty decent promotions going on right now. I'm not sure if it's because I'm an Uber Diamond member, but this is the promotion for me this week, which I think is really, really cool. So it says get $45. Sorry, guys, $45 by completing 50 trips. And then if you complete 60 trips, you'll get $100. Now, this is going to be easy for me. I'm going to complete 60 trips in 3 days. I'm already at 23 trips. So today was kind of weird, but I guess I almost met my goal of $200 a day. I normally meet this goal. You know, I try to do from 4:30 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. and I always meet this goal before 4:30 in the afternoon. And I rarely make it to 4:30 because sometimes I'd be like at 2:25, 2:29, and I'm like, all right, you know what? I'm good. Let's pack it up for today, and you know, come back for another exciting episode tomorrow morning at 4:30. So I'm sure tomorrow I'll make over $200 because I will start at 4:30 instead of, I think I started at like 6:15, 6:30 today. It was quite interesting. Cool. Let me jump into the comments here. We got Mr. Patel, who's also a channel member, says, my brother, hope you had a good weekend. Yes, sir, I did. I tried to do some resting. I actually worked a little bit this weekend, which was kind of weird, but I did do it. Let me show you guys. Yep, I worked Saturday. I worked on Saturday for 3 hours. So this is Saturday, 3 hours here. You can see it says Saturday the 6th. I worked 3 hours and I did 7 trips and I got $88. And then I also worked on Sunday. Can I get it? Can I get it, you guys? Sunday. No, that's not Sunday. Sunday. I worked on Sunday and I did 4 trips and I did 2 hours and 50 minutes and I made $71. So that was pretty cool. The reason why I worked a little bit was because I was like trying to kind of offset my gas, you know, because I think I spent like almost $200, not $200. Yeah, almost $200 worth of gas. So I was like, well, if I make like $1,200 for last week, that'll kind of offset the gas. So yeah, man, I had a good weekend. Hopefully you did too. Devin, what's going on, bro? Thanks for stopping by. Devin is also a channel member. Says, hey, Dwayne, hope you're well and had a nice weekend. Yeah, I did. Block, what's going on? Thanks for stopping by. My homie Ricky, haven't seen you in a minute. Ricky G in the building says, greetings. Yes, sir. It's a pleasure to have you again. Lisa H is in the house, says, good evening, Dwayne. Hey, Lisa, thank you so much for stopping by. I appreciate you very much. We have Tara in the building. Tara is a channel member. Thank you for stopping by, Tara. It's a pleasure to have you. We got my boy Win Twin in the house. It's been a while since I've seen you, my bro. I appreciate you stopping by, man. Thank you so much for stopping by another video. He says, hey, Dwayne, are you still doing Uber with the Tesla. No, so I never started doing Uber with the Tesla. I never. It's in the Tesla app, but I thought it was going to be considered a luxury car, and for some reason, I'm not able to add it as a luxury car. So that's kind of lame, but it's in the app. I'm looking at it right now, but I can't add it as a luxury vehicle, unfortunately. So I'm definitely not going to be doing Uber with the Tesla. In general, people don't respect my ride, and everybody doesn't come in the car clean. You know what I'm saying? Like, people come in the car smelling like homeless people, but they're not homeless. You know, people come in the car. Today I had somebody that was in the car, and she had some extensions in her hair, and they were blonde. There's a black lady, and she had like blonde weave in her hair, and like it got everywhere in the car. I mean, it was ridiculous. Like, I had to clean out the car before I went to the next ride, which, you know, sometimes I don't have any time between riders. Literally, I'm back to back to back to back to back to back to back. So no, I'm not driving Uber with my Tesla. I drove it today. I played a little bit of tennis before I started the live stream, so I was kind of late. I was playing tennis with my cousin. We hadn't played this whole year, so I was like, man, we need to play. And it was so sad because both of us we put on some weight, and it was just like, it was horrible. So we were just talking a little bit, and so that kind of helped me run late. But yeah, let's see here. Mr. Patel says, how often between Amex denials should you reapply? It depends on how many inquiries somebody has. I think a safe time to wait would be 6 months. But then again, if you have 5 inquiries, waiting 6 months is not gonna, make your odds greater of being approved, since you already have 5 or 6 inquiries. So it depends on how many inquiries somebody has. G Dobbs, what's going on? Thank you so much for stopping by. G Dobbs is a channel member. It is a pleasure to have you in the building. Thank you so much for stopping by the channel. Sergio, what's going on? Sergio says, back again, LA in the building. Cool, man. I appreciate you, sir. Thank you so much for stopping by. Blake says, what's the longest it can take for a new credit card to report usage to the credit bureaus? I'd say 60 days. 60 days. I feel like, I guess it's possible for it to take longer than that. I guess when you very first start with credit, it could take up to 6 months, but I don't know that it's ever really taken 6 months. But I know that that's kind of common information in regards to like how long it could take for you to see something being reported to your credit once you first start building credit. Mr. Patel says, also, how long should one wait to apply for a second Amex after being approved for the first? I think a safe rule would be to wait like anywhere from 3 to 6 months on the second application. I think anywhere in between 3 and 6 is good. You don't have to wait 3 months, but I would rather give the advice to tell someone to wait 6 months, because that's conservative advice. And then that way, it gives you some time to show American Express that, yes, you're going to use your card and pay your bill on time. And, it gives you some time to kind of develop some rapport with the company, instead of like, getting your first card and then a month later getting your second card, which people have had that experience. I've had that experience. I applied for a American Express card in August 2018. And then I got another one in October. So that was like 2 months, right? And then I got another one in February, the following year, 2019. So, yeah. Technically you can have 3 cards with American Express in a 90-day period, but that's not going to be something that I would suggest people do. So I would say anywhere from 3 to 6 months. The closer to 6 months, the better for you, I think, just because it's conservative and it gives you an opportunity to, once again, develop that rapport with American Express. All right. Sean, what's going on, bro? Says, hey, Dwayne, I got a letter today saying that my BMO rewards card is on the way with a limit of 8,500. Cool, man. That is exciting, bro. I know you can't wait to get that one. That is cool. Hip to the dip. What's going on, man? Thank you so much for stopping by. It's a pleasure to have you in the building again. Hip to the dip says, hey, Dwayne. Jordan23WW, who is a channel member, says, hey, Dwayne and Credit Family, I hope you're having a wonderful day. Yes, it's that time of the day again where I start to question myself. and I'm like, ooh, 4:20 comes so early. I actually get up at 4:17, and I'm in the car. Hopefully got my first hit on Uber by 4:30. But man, 4:17 comes pretty early in the morning. So every night I'm always like, do I want to? Am I still chasing this financial freedom goal of mine? So yeah, it's that time of the day where I'm like, maybe I should take a break, take it easy. Ulysses, who's a channel member, says, hello, Dwayne. How are you doing tonight? Sorry I'm late. I check you back on the replay. You're not really late. I was kind of late, to be honest with you. G Dobbs, here we go, says, hello, handsome. It's nice to see you again. I hope you had a wonderful weekend. There we go, G Dobbs. I was wondering, man, it's been a while since you made your customary comments about me being handsome and having a nice smile. It's a pleasure to see you again. Hip to the Dip says, are you into the crypto space? I am not. I am very, very gun shy to do anything really aggressive other than what I'm doing. And I'm being very aggressive in the stock market. And I'm down a lot right now. I'm actually down $30,000 right now because of Apple and Tesla. But everything else is good. Every other I think I have 10 other companies that I have stocks with, and they are dividend paying stocks. And that's my thing. Just slow and steady. I'm not worrying about making quick and easy money because that gets to be tricky because, like if it's easy and quick to make, it's hard to have the necessary boundaries and discipline to not like want to be greedy, and to know when to take your profits and leave. It's a bit tricky for me. So I'm just chill right now. I'm into dividend paying stocks. And as a matter of fact, I have to do some videos for my other channel where I talk about my investment in the stock market. Because like I said, I'm down 30 G's right now. It sucks. Points Blank Travel, what's going on, bro? My brother has a channel on YouTube. Be sure to go to his channel and subscribe. He does videos as well about credit cards, and he is a very knowledgeable guy. I think it's always good to have someone else's perspective of the same thing. We're talking about credit, and we talk about different things too, right? Because of course we're different people, but I think it's good to have someone else's perspective. So be sure to go to Points Blank Travel's channel and subscribe. Says, what's up, Dwayne and Credit family? Back again to hang out and soak up some knowledge. Much love and respect, brother. Yes, sir. Respect to you, Rod. It's a pleasure to have you in the building, man. Sean, what's going on, bro? Sean says, hey, Dwayne. Hey, Sean. Ulysses says, how is your Uber job coming along? So far, so good. I really can't complain. If I wanna keep it 100, if I want to be transparent with you guys, I can show you my earnings on Uber, which is very, very easy to do. I'll do it right now. Let it load up and show you guys from the very first day I started, and how convenient. It just has it right there. So from the very first day that I started, which was the 14th of March at the bottom of the screen, the 14th of January 14th. So I drove Tuesday. I'm sorry. I drove Wednesday. I drove Thursday, Friday, and I made $292. Then the following week, I was really aggressive. I drove basically every day because I was a nerd, and I made $1,300 because I was really aggressive. Then the following week, the 25th through the 1st, I made $1,070. Then the next week, I made $399. I didn't drive that much that week. February 8th through the 15th, I made $904. Then the 15th through the 22nd was when we had our little cold weather here in Houston. Then the 22nd of February to March 1st, $850. March 1st to March 8th, which was last week, I made $1,173. And then today, March 8th, I only made $198 today. So it's not bad. I mean, a lot of people, and myself included, like, we put a lot of stock into like, oh my, it's not worth it. You're spending all this money on your gas and blah, blah, blah. Well, you get to deduct quite a bit as far as miles are concerned in regards to taxes. And my car is a 2014 Honda Accord. So it's not like I'm putting, hella miles on my car. My car had 160,000 miles before I started driving Uber. So, or maybe not. Maybe it had like 160. Yeah, I think I said 160. And so like right now it has 173,000. Great car though. I mean, that car is my money maker. I'm loving it. I love the opportunity to be able to make extra money, and that extra money, like I said, I mean, literally, I'm out there chasing my financial freedom every day. So like every single day when I wake up and it's 4:17 in the morning and I'm like, griping like, oh, it's too early. I'm like, all right, man, get up, let's go. You know what I'm saying? Because like my financial freedom demands it. And I got the energy to do it right now. So I'll do it. I'll do as much as I can, as long as I can. And, I'll take breaks here and there as I see fit. And I definitely got breaks coming up anyway, for sure. Cinemadness, what's going on, bro? Thanks for stopping by. Says, how late am I? You're not very late at all, because I started this live stream at like 7:15. Devin is also a channel member. Says, this week I got approved for the 4th credit card via pre-approved offer. In 2 weeks, I got approved for the credit limit increase on one of my cards this afternoon. Cool, Devin. That is freaking awesome, bro. Congratulations, and thank you so much for taking the time to share that. Joe, what's going on, my man? Joe says, I have both my computer and TV on YouTube, and I was notified, and I was not notified until you were already on for 3 minutes. Yikes, Joe, that is crazy. And part of that's my fault too, because I do put out there that I start these live streams at 7 o'clock on Mondays. It's not like there's a whole bunch of people waiting for 7 o'clock on Mondays, but there are a couple of people that's looking forward to 7 o'clock on Mondays. So I did start a little bit later today. And as far as not being notified, yeah, sometimes it could be hit or miss. I guess YouTube has to send out the notification to 25,000 subscribers, right? Technically, right? Almost 26,000. But yeah. Mr. Patel says, is the Amex 91-day 3 times credit limit increase thing real? Also, is it for all cards or gold and platinum? Well, the gold and platinum doesn't really have an increase, right? I've never thought about calling them and asking them to increase my pay over time credit limit on my gold card or my platinum card. Never cared, because I pay those cards anyway. As far as the 91 days and the 3 times the credit limits, of course it's real for someone, but it's not really enough for me to tell people that, hey, if you have an American Express card and, after 91 days, you can request a credit limit of 3 times your limit. Negative. You know what I'm saying? Like, people say that, but the way I feel about a lot of those things is it's cool, but it doesn't matter until you get those same results. So if someone's telling you, oh yeah, I got 3 times credit limit with my American Express card, and then you run out and try to do the same thing, or you have that same expectation, it doesn't mean anything until you have that experience yourself. So it's like, why did they even bother saying that? Tim, what's going on, my man? Tim, haven't seen you in a while. Tim is a channel member as well. Says, hey, everybody. It's been a while. Hope all is well. Yeah, man. Hope all is well with you, bro. I'm doing good. We're here. We're in the building. Adrian says, there we go. Adrian is dropping some nuggets. Man, let them know, bro. Let them know. Adrian says, as an Uber driver, Uber is a easy 60 G's a year, tax free. Finally, we got somebody in the chat with some reasoning. Okay, I don't know about the tax free part, but I haven't filed taxes yet pertaining to Uber since this is my first year doing it. But definitely, you can make a killing driving Uber, and a lot of people just don't know that. A lot of people just have no freaking clue, and myself included. Like now. I think to myself, why wasn't I driving Uber sooner? The idea of driving Uber never even dawned on me. You know what I'm saying? Like, I was stuck, in a rat race, and dealing with people I don't want to deal with, getting treatment that I don't deserve. You know what I'm saying? And I never thought to do Uber, which is really sad, but such is life. Life is funny like that. Life, you'll be like, why didn't I have this idea earlier? You know what I'm saying? And it's like, that's just what it is. You didn't think about it before. You didn't have this idea before. And that's how life goes, unfortunately. Hey, thank you so much for that super chat, Tara. Thank you, Tara, with that $10 super chat. She says, thank you for all that you do. I appreciate you. Miss Haywood, thank you. I appreciate you. Thank you so much for that super chat. I really appreciate that. All right, let me get back on up here. Once again, guys, if you have questions, don't hesitate. This is just a subscriber hangout situation tonight. If there are new people in here, please feel free to say hello. It would be really nice to know that you're new. And I'll know that you're new by just you telling me hello, because I'm pretty familiar with these names on the screen here in the community. Man, your boy ain't shaved. Look at that. Man, I need to shave. I need to shower. I literally just came from playing tennis and stuffed some chicken in my mouth, and then started the live stream late. Let's see here. Nicolette says, I need some new credit. I need some new credit. Yeah, you do. I need new credit too. I hear you on that. Del Harp Jr. says, recently joined Navy Fed in less than a month, applied and received 25,000 cash rewards card. Man, you are one of the lucky few, bro. First of all, congratulations. Navy Federal is absolutely incredible. And congratulations on getting approved for that 25,000 card, man. That was not my experience right out the gate. So that's kind of cool. S House is in the house. Says, what's good, everybody? Yes, sir. It's a pleasure to have you in the house. We got Penny Stock Investor says, good evening, sir. Hey, thanks for stopping by, man. It's a pleasure to have you in the house. Devin says, I found an awesome sign-up bonus for an airline credit card. It's the Frontier MasterCard with a sign-up bonus of 50,000 miles after 500 spend. Devin, that is a freaking incredible offer. 50,000 miles after 500 spend. Now, of course, I have no idea, how valuable those miles are, but it doesn't matter. I mean, 50,000 miles, I feel like you're guaranteed at least one round trip, right? I don't know a lot about Frontier Airline anyway, but I think that's a good sign-up bonus, and thank you so much for sharing that. I mean, that's freaking dope. 500 minimum spend is easy to do. Let's see. Mikey T, what's going on, bro? Mikey T says, hey, Dwayne, are there any lesser-known banks with very solid credit cards? Here's my thing with the credit cards and different banks. As far as I'm concerned, I don't care who the company is. If that particular card is a card that I'm going to use as a tool to, increase my overall credit limit, or to build my credit, it's irrelevant who they are. So I think when it comes to that, I think it's very easy for a lot of us to get kind of bogged down with the bigger banks and the more known banks. But if the credit card makes sense for you, absolutely go with that credit card. You know what I mean? I think the more people get credit card, the more that we learn. The more you pay attention to credit card, language, the more educated you get in regards to credit cards and sign up bonuses and points and cashback. When I started this channel, I did not have a credit card that I earned points from. All of my credit cards were cashback cards, and of course, it was easy, like cashback, cool, sweet. So I think if the credit card makes sense for you, it doesn't matter who the bank is. Now, I will say that if you're someone, if someone's going to be the type of person to have a balance, you clearly don't want to go with a credit card that's charging 26%, APR, because that's going to kill you. You know what I'm saying? To have a balance on that particular card. So once you start to get more informed with credit cards and the different types of cards and APR and, sign up offers and no balance transfer fee and no foreign transaction fee, that's when, you can kind of get more picky about what kind of card you're getting. So yeah, I once again, it doesn't matter who the bank is as long as the card makes sense to you. Not sure what you're saying here, G Dobbs. Let's see. TN, what's going on, girl? Says, hey, from Nashville. Hey, how are you? Thank you so much for stopping by the live stream. It's a pleasure to see you again. I think you are a channel member. Let's double check. I'm pretty sure you are. Yeah, you are. Thank you so much for stopping by. It's a pleasure to have you in the house. Miss Pollard is also a channel member. Thanks for stopping by. It says, hey, Dwayne. Hello, everyone. Hey, thank you for stopping by. It's a pleasure to have you in the building as well. TN says, what score do you need to apply for an AE card? American Eagle? Question mark? Is this American Eagle card? Let me know in the comment section. I think it depends. I think like if you are, I know that a couple of stores, if you're shopping online, that it's easier to be approved for the store credit card if you apply for the card while checking out online. If they, prompt you with, hey, apply for this card. I think it's a bit easier. Those are a bit easier to get than like a regular major credit card. I think the problem that we run into with store credit cards is how much credit limit are you going to get? Because I think the bar is a little lower to get approved for some of those cards. Once again, in general, credit cards are going to be inquiry sensitive. Okay. So depending on how many inquiries you have, but I think it's easier to get some of these store cards when you're buying stuff from them and you're applying for the card online. I think that's probably easy to experience. I would say score wise, I'm always going to give the generic 680 FICO score. I feel like that's reasonable. So I'm always going to kind of give that score. Mr. Thomas, what's going on, bro? Says, hey, Dwayne, is there any advantage to making multiple payments other than lowering your balance and some interest? No, I don't. I mean, first of all, you kind of lost me. Are we talking about payments pertaining to credit cards? I pay my cards off before they're due. There's no advantage to doing that unless you have a credit card that may report weekly. Like I think the Tomo card, which is not really a credit card, it's a charge card, but I think that card reports weekly. Most credit cards only report once a month. So, if I use my card and I pay it off every week, it's not necessarily being reported every week, right? So it just kind of depends. I'm not exactly sure what you're asking. Derek says, debating between Discover It, Chase Flex, and American Express Gold, which would you decide? Great question. I think right now the Freedom Flex has a really good sign-up offer. And I would rock with that one. If you don't have any Chase cards, I would rock with that one. You could always circle back for the Discover It and definitely the American Express Gold card. The Discover card is always going to do the cashback match, right? So that's kind of what Discover is bringing to the table. That Chase Freedom Flex is very legit. You can get 5 times points on your grocery purchases, up to $12,000. I mean, like the sign up offer right now, points wise too, for the Flex is a really good offer. So I would jump on that. No Genre says, got my Discover It secured card. Interested to see if this will graduate to 2,000 credit limit. First of all, congratulations. Very solid card. Use the snot out of it. Pay it. Use it, pay it, use it, pay it. And be patient in regards to graduating. Listen, we have 81 people in the live stream right now. Please smash the thumbs up in the video if you have not done so already. And more importantly, if you have questions, please ask those questions in the live stream. I love the opportunity to answer your question. Joe Forth says, sorry about always complaining about the notification, but your live stream is the high point of my Mondays. First of all, Joe, your check is in the mail, bro. Thank you for the kind words. The live streams is definitely, I guess, can definitely be a high point of my Mondays as well. Because no matter what's going on in my life, when I turn on this camera and I hit, live stream on here, my energy is always right. Even if I'm having a bad day, for some strange reason, because we have those, I might start the live stream and I'm having a bad day, but 10 minutes in, my energy's good. And, it's because I can't be on camera and not be, not have energy, right? I gotta have more intensity than a wet tea bag. You know what I'm saying? I gotta bring the energy. So I appreciate that, Joe. Tara says, I did a project change from my Navy Federal Cash Rewards to the Go Rewards card. They lowered my interest as well. I also have 2 Capital One cards and want to merge them. What do you think? Yes, this is common. You can definitely merge your Capital One card, your balances into one. I believe a lot of people have said that. Me personally, I've never done it, but I think that is possible. And the Go Rewards card is a very solid card. I would advise people, instead of doing from the Cash Rewards to the Go Rewards, just apply for the Go Rewards. Don't do a product change because you're going to miss the sign up offer. Of course, Tara already did that, so it's no big deal. But I did a video talking about the Go Rewards card, the More Rewards card from Navy Federal. And in that video, I was basically, when I did the video, the sign up offer was 20,000 points. And then like recently, now it's 25,000 points, right? So that's why it helps to kind of do your research, do your due diligence. You can come to this community and ask questions. You could just, YouTube it, and you'll find, kind of what different offers there are in regards to certain credit cards. Just for Fun says, what's your recommendation for purchasing a new vehicle while having minimal effect on your credit score, type of loan, etc.? Been working to build my credit recently, and I'm nervous about ruining it. Well, you're not going to ruin it. Your credit will just take a hit for a little bit, and then it will kind of restore itself. And in regards to like it's going to affect your score, period. That's just what it is. Like, the inquiry is going to affect your score. That's normal. That's to be expected. And as far as loans are concerned, you just got to go with what's best for you. Sometimes it's okay to go with, it just depends on the situation, man. Like with me, when I got the Tesla, I'm like, oh, I'm gonna go with Navy Federal, blah, 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 low APR, right? Low interest, right? And I applied and I was denied. And of course, there were reasons why I was denied with Navy Fed. And then I had to circle back and get it through Tesla. And Tesla used Alliant Credit Union. I don't know anything about Alliant. Is it Alliant Credit Union? I think so. Let me double check. I don't even know. I'm paying these guys monthly. Dang, I don't even, where they at? I'm pretty sure I have the app on my phone somewhere, but I think it's Alliant Credit Union, or is it just Alliant Bank? Oh man, that's sad. But the thing is, like, you have to go with who approves you also. So it's kind of counterproductive for me to give you, advice in regards to that. Let me see. Is it Alliant Credit Union? Let's see. I'm searching here on my handy dandy. Yeah, Alliant Credit Union. And Alliant's actually pretty freaking good. I mean, my experience was really cool. Like, they didn't give me a hard time. They didn't ask me to verify anything income-wise. Like, it was a trip. Literally, I was like, I make this amount. And they were like, all right, approved. I was like, wait, what? Like, y'all don't want verification? And I thought that was interesting because I had all the verification with Navy Federal because I bank with Navy Federal. And, they have access to all my statements. You know what I'm saying? It's like with Navy Federal, I said I made X amount, right? And, you would think, okay, cool. Yeah, he does, because I see the transactions in his account monthly. But I had already kind of stretched myself thin with Navy Fed. Heavy Mechanic 2, what's going on, man? Appreciate you. Says, was this worth every penny? Oh, ring every penny out of that Honda. Yeah, man, absolutely. You guys, it's weird. I have more of an appreciation for my car. It's so strange. Like, my Honda, when I got the Tesla, I was like, ooh, my Honda's kind of old. Nothing wrong with my Honda, right? Clearly nothing was wrong with it. But I was like, ooh, because the Tesla was a brand new car, like brand new, it's all smart and whatnot, drives itself, whatever, to some extent, right? And so then I'm like, ooh, my Honda's looking old. But when I cleaned it up, literally I had to clean it out. I had to take all kinds of crap out of my car. And that was harder to do than actually getting started with Uber. But now that car is insanely valuable. That car is an asset to me. You know what I'm saying? Like, that car is making me money. I'm like, yo, this is nice. Like, I love this car. I'm like, I hope nothing happens to it. Like I said, I have 173,000 the last time I checked. And I'm loving it. All I do is change the oil. Jerry, what's going on, bro? Jerry says, hey, bro, good to catch you live again. I currently have Navy Federal secured card and Capital One Platinum secured. These are my only two cards. Should I try for another, or if so, which one? No, dude, absolutely you want to sit and wait, especially with Navy Fed. Capital One, I've heard different things. I've heard they were not graduating people to the unsecured anymore. And I've also heard that they started graduating people again to unsecured. And I'm like, so I don't know exactly what's going on with the Capital One secured. But if I were you, I would sit still for at least a year from when you got the cards. So a year from when you got your Capital One, a year from when you get your Navy Federal. Navy Federal will graduate you before that year's up, okay? They're going to graduate you to the cash rewards, and at that time I would say then apply for the more rewards. But make sure when you apply for the more rewards, it has a sign up offer, okay? don't just apply for that card without an offer. I would wait for an offer to come around before applying for that card, and anywhere from 20 to 30,000 points is what I would do for that particular card, the More Rewards card. We got Dwayne in the house. Dwayne says, hey, Dwayne, it's Dwayne down in Austin. Down in Austin. Man, you're up in Austin, right? From Houston, at least. Thanks for the content. Keep up the great work. Listen, Mr. Hills, I appreciate you taking the time to say what's up, man. I appreciate that a lot. That's a cool profile. That's a cool that's a cool profile pic, bro. That background looks really cool with this yellow in my little deal here. Thanks for stopping by, bro. Owen says, hey, Dwayne, how is your payment history reported when you don't carry a balance? My Credit Karma number of payment is accurate. However, how do they know I made 5 payments on a card for 1 month? They don't know. They don't know that you made 5 payments on one card or that particular card for a month, because every time you make a payment, that's not being reported per se, right? It's only the information from the credit bureaus is only reported once to the bureaus. It's not reported daily, right? And certainly not reported weekly, even though Credit Karma updates you every 7 days. That's a Credit Karma thing, okay? And so your credit score will move around a lot with Credit Karma, because that's going to be based also on your credit card utilization, right? So like, let's say, this week you use your credit card and you're using 50% and you pay it off. And then the next week, your score is going to be higher because you just paid it off. Well, once again, the credit card companies don't necessarily report to the FICO, to the credit bureaus. They only report once a month, whereas Credit Karma will give you a snapshot based on every 7 days. Mr. Cakeology, Bob is in the building. Be sure to go to Cakeology's YouTube channel, you guys, and subscribe. Brother is pumping out all kinds of content. He's doing a video a day, out here killing it, hustling, motivating me. Man, it's a pleasure to have you in the building, bro. Once again, be sure to go to Cakeology's channel and subscribe. I'm trying to pull you up right now, bro. I was trying to pull up your channel. Okay, yeah, right now Bob has 2,760 subscribers. Be sure to go to his channel, subscribe to his channel. You know what I mean? My boy's out there hustling, doing it. He says, what up, Dwayne? Peace and love. Yes, sir. Bella Dior says, damn, you are fine. Oh my bad. Let me get focused on the topic. Miss Dior, come on now. Let's stay on topic here. Don't get me in trouble, please. I don't even know who Bella is, but it's a pleasure to have you in the house. Cakeology says, I play tennis today too, playing 3 times a week. We got to play someday. Oh man, yeah, bro. Like I said a little earlier, it was super sad. My cousin out there, both of us were out there looking a little more plump than we did the last time we played. I've been on an eating rampage. Like I'm all out of control. And my birthday's coming up in June, and I'm like, you got to get it together, right? Like I'm gonna be 43 this year. My cousin, his birthday's tomorrow. He was like, I'm gonna be 40. I'm like, man, if you don't chill with that 40. Jordan 23WW says, today I got a nice surprise. Check my FICO scores for me and my wife. Her Experian was 765. Mine was 738. When we started building in August 2019, she had a 572 and I had a 583. That's incredible, bro. Congratulations to you guys, man. Way to get that work done. That's what I'm talking about. Mojo, what's going on, man? Says, hello, sir. Good to be back. Guess who's a new owner of a Wells Fargo Propel and Navy Federal More Rewards card? I applied for both at the same time, and it just worked out. Thoughts on the Propel and More Rewards? My thoughts are, first of all, congratulations. Second of all, both insanely solid cards. Gives you the ability to earn 3 times points on different categories. So both are really solid cards. The Propel card is definitely a card that I wanted to get. Just because I had too many inquiries, and I still do, I can't get a Propel card. I think it's a very solid card, and both of those cards, the Propel and the More Rewards, are amazing cards with no annual fees. and then the Propel card is even a metal card as well if you like metal cards. So I think both cards are solid. Once again, congratulations to you. Herman says, good evening. Today is my 6th month with Navy Federal secured card, waiting to unsecure, but got approved last week for 6,500 platinum card. Congratulations, Herman, and thank you for taking the time to share that. That's dope, man. That is really, really dope. I know you couldn't help yourself. You had to apply for another card, but that's awesome, man. Congratulations, man. Adrian says, how should I take care of collections account? I have 6 totaling about 10,000. I have the cash to pay them off now, and I'm looking to get them off as quick as possible with no lasting effect. So here's the deal. You definitely don't want to make any payments to collections unless you get them to submit to you in writing that when you pay it, they will delete it from your credit profile, right? So that means that it's going to be deleted with the credit bureaus and your score will increase. That's the only way and the only conditions that you should pay, because it's quite possible that you can pay and they don't delete it. It's not deleted off of your credit report and your score is not going to benefit from that, because if it stays on there as something that's negative, it's definitely going to affect you as such. Truth Be Told says, hello, how many hours a day do you drive? So normally I am from 4:30 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. My goal is 200 a day, but I never make it to 4:30, and I never make it to 4:30 sometimes too because I just get lazy. I get lazy around 2, 3 o'clock, and I've already met my $200 goal. I'll be over the goal. For me personally, the time that I spend logged into the app is not the same as the time spent driving. So Uber, they'll tell you you're logged in for 10 hours. So like today, I was logged in for 10 hours today, but I didn't drive all 10 hours. So I honestly don't care. A lot of people will say, oh man, but you spending all that hours. Man, I'm not doing anything anyway. From 4:30 in the morning to 4:30 in the afternoon, I'm not doing anything. All I would be doing is, making videos for YouTube, possibly going to the gym, which I definitely need to do. I used to do that a lot, but I also used to eat a lot. So, I kind of had the hamster running on the wheel effect. But for me, it's a no-brainer. For me, it's about another stream of income. Initially, when I started to drive Uber, or when I said I was going to drive Uber, I was going to drive Uber to pay my Tesla off in 18 months, right? So it was like, let's say I financed $48,000 for the Tesla. And so in 18 months, I was going to pay off $48,000. And I'm like, you know what? That's not very smart, because in that same 18 month period, I could be investing the $48,000 that I would earn from Uber in the stock market and get my dividend payments rolling, right? I could do that and worry about the Tesla afterwards, because it's not like I have to pay it off in 18 months. When I pay it off and I just have a Tesla parked, I own my Tesla, I paid it off. Okay, great. But I missed this opportunity, and I missed this moment to seize the opportunity in regards to investing in some of these stocks that are paying dividends. Like, once again, I'm not in the stock market to make quick money. I tried that. I failed. I think I could be better at it now, but I'm still kind of gun shy, and I would need to save up, like 40, 50 G's to kind of play the way that I want to play in the market. But I'm a chill. I'm not going to do that, or at least I don't think I'm going to do that. Let's see here. Donna, I hope I said that right. King, excuse me, just received my Navy Federal Platinum with 28,000 credit limit. Thanks for the great suggestions. Congratulations. As a matter of fact, I haven't hit the horn for you guys. This horn is for all of you guys that have positive news to share in the stream tonight. You know what I mean? Congratulations, you guys. Heavy Mechanic 2 says, US Bank called me to apply for their new card. Turned them down. LOL. Interesting. Yeah, US Bank is quite interesting because they have marketed to me quite a bit about a couple of the new cards that they launched. And I did apply for one of them a while back when it came out, and I was, denied. And I'm like, why are y'all still sending me marketing about this card, man? So I hear you. Bella says, my credit score went down from 752 to 738, all because I paid my credit card off, zero balance. I heard it's a utilization game. not to pay off and keep a few dollars. Is that true? I think it may be true, but I personally don't care enough to experiment because my scores are decent, right? Like all of my scores are, 735 and above. So I don't care. Like I have all the stuff that I need at the moment. But I think if you have it where, maybe you don't have 26 credit cards like I do to manage, then, you may be able to experiment on your own because it's easier to kind of do that and see what happens in that regards. Okay. TN says American Express. Now, of course, by the time I get back to your comment, I don't even remember what you said up top, but let me scroll back and see if I can find it. Because I'm sure I asked, well, what are you talking about? Still scrolling. Oh, okay, American Express. I'm talking about American Eagle. She says AE. Okay, what score do you need to apply for American Express card? And I'm talking about American Eagle. That's funny. Shows where my head is, right? Yeah, once again, I answered that. I think I said a 680 FICO score. That's always a safe score. But the thing about American Express is you want to make sure you fill out the pre-qualification information at the site to see if you're pre-qualified for any cards first before pulling the trigger. And then, of course, please use my referral link. Yeah, use my referral link, please, so I can get some points from that as well. So, yeah, Tara was talking about American Express. Mariah, what's going on? Thank you for stopping by. Mariah says, hi, Mariah. Devin says, Frontier is an airline that's super cheap rates. It's issued by Barclays. I looked into it, so if I fly to see my family after I move, you can do a round trip ticket for like $30. $30 is real cheap, man. That'd be freaking dope. Luis, what's going on, bro? Says, I would like to ask a few questions. Would it be possible to email you? What's your email address? My email address is helpingothersprosper@gmail.com. helpingothersprosper@gmail.com. Maria says, hey, Dwayne and family, thumbs up. Hey, Maria. E is a channel member. Thanks for stopping by. Ulysses says, what score do you need to apply for a Target Red card? Once again, I'm going to give the generic 680 FICO score. It's going to be easier to get that card, to be honest with you, but 680 FICO score is always a good score to kind of tell you guys. This is funny. Drunken Sailor, what's going on, man? Haven't seen you in a bit. Stopping by, says, what's up, D? Been a minute since I joined you in a live, so I had to stop in. Finally broke the 7:30 mark, at least until the mortgage shows up. Hope you've been well. Stay up, bro. Hey, man, I appreciate you stopping by, dropping the positivity in the stream. It makes me feel really, really good, bro. Clearly, you're doing well, man. So congratulations to you and your credit score. It said you finally broke the 7:30 mark. That's so funny. All right, let me go back up here into the comments section. Major Change Group, thank you so much for stopping by, ma'am. It's a pleasure to see you yet again. Ladies and gentlemen, she has her own YouTube channel. Be sure to go to her channel and subscribe to her channel as well. She does videos here on this wonderful platform we called YouTube. Says, hi, Dwayne. How is everyone doing? Yes, ma'am. I'm doing well. Thanks for stopping by. It's a pleasure to have you in the building. Hit to the Dip says, I just got my Amex Delta Gold SkyMiles card and they flipped the script on me. They reduced my Marriott Bonvoy credit limit to $4,900 and moved it to the Delta SkyMiles credit limit of $10,000. They did that, or did you do that? And it's crazy because like right now the Delta Gold has an incredible sign up offer right now. Like I'm a little jealous. I don't know. Maybe I got the same offer when I signed up for the Delta Gold, but they got a sign up offer right now that is real killer. So if anybody's interested, feel free to use the link below. Is it even in the description of this video? No, it's not. I didn't even put it there. It's not in the description of this video. It is in the other videos as well, though. FBA, what's going on? Says Navy Federal just approved me for $42,000 with 2.29 APR. Congratulations, man. I was trying to get that loan with Navy Fed for the 2.29. Instead, I was approved with Alliant Credit Union for a 2.49 interest APR, which is cool. I'll take it. Congratulations, FBA, and thank you for taking the time to share that. Devin says, my approval was for Credit One Platinum Rewards Visa. The card has 5% on gas, groceries, internet, cable, and TV and mobile phone services up to $5,000 a year with no rotating categories for the 5%. If that's the deal, that's a pretty solid deal. Credit One Platinum Rewards card. Interesting. Annual fee or no annual fee, Devin? Jerry says, thanks for the info. I don't know if you're talking to me or the other people in the community, but you're welcome from both of us. David says, will a phone contract at AT&T hurt you if you don't pay in full? Yes. As a matter of fact, AT&T and my cell phone bill was something that was on my credit report forever, because I didn't pay a cell phone bill from 2008. I don't even remember. And it was like 440 something bucks and I didn't pay it, which is real sad because that shows you how rough it was, because 400 something bucks is not a lot of money, but it's a lot of money when you don't have it. So there's that. Listen, if you haven't smashed the thumbs up in this video yet, please smash the thumbs up in this video. I'd really appreciate you very much. Slidell, what's going on, my boy? I haven't seen you in a minute, man. Says best credit expert. First of all, appreciate the kind words, my brother. If you're gonna disappear, this is the way to show up, with the kind words, man. I appreciate you stopping by, man. We got K Dix 2 in the house, another channel member. Says happy Monday, credit fam. Happy Monday to you, man. It's a pleasure to have you in the building. It's been a while, but it is a pleasure to have you in the house. Maria E says, Dwayne, I did not know your birthday is in June. My birthday is in June also. I'm going to be 54 on June 6th. What day are you? First of all, we're just going to put your age out there. I see you, Maria. You're just going to throw the age out there, flexing on them. My birthday is on the 24th. I'm a Cancer and you are a Gemini. Yeah. And I'll be 43. So, man, first of all, go you throwing the age out. Del Harp Jr. says, okay, she's saying hello. Adrian says, thank you. You're welcome. I don't know if you're talking to me or the community, but you're welcome. Maria E says, I have 2 Amex. One is business, one regular credit. I'm going on 5 months in both cards. They sent me a pre-approval for Business Go. What do you think about that card? It's I think it's decent, depending on the sign-up offer, right? So if it's a 60,000 points, it's good if you're going to be able to justify using those points to fly. But I think be careful with the minimum spend, right? If the minimum spend is like $10,000, unless you can do that, then, but if I were you, right now, the Delta Gold has a sign-up offer of 70,000 points, and it has no annual fee for the first year and $99 for the rest of the years. 70,000 points bonus miles with Delta is a good deal, and the annual fee, once again, $0 for the first month. For the first year, $99 afterwards. The Delta Platinum Sky Miles has a 90,000 bonus miles offer, and that card has a $250 annual fee. As a matter of fact, did I pay the annual fee for my Delta Platinum? Because now I'm like, yikes. I feel like I got that card in maybe I got it in March. I was thinking it was February, but maybe I got it in March. Now I'm looking into my account for the Delta Platinum because I'm like, I don't know. Did I already pay that annual fee? But the reason why I wanted to know is because after your first year of anniversary with the Delta Platinum, you're able to get a companion certificate, which allows you to get an additional ticket, and all you do is pay taxes, and the taxes go up to $75. So on the most, you would pay $75 for that additional ticket. So that's domestic. So if you were flying somewhere and you wanted somebody to go with you, or if you want to get a ticket for you and whoever, the second ticket will cost anywhere from $0 to $75 in regards to taxes, if you have the Delta Platinum Sky Miles card. So that's another good one to get if you want to get a points or airplane airline card. Maximilian, what's going on? Says, I'm a credit guru. I respect the time you give. I've learned to charge for my help because it's exhausting. This is true, my man. You're absolutely right. And, it's really weird because, of course, we're giving away free information here on YouTube, right? But sometimes, people take advantage of that. Not necessarily people on YouTube, but like people that'll call me. And it's weird. Like I'm just so giving of my time and energy sometimes. But you're right. We should be compensated for that. But I don't know. I'm still kind of learning. You know what I mean? I can always talk myself out of charging people for time and the things that I know. And I think it's very funny because we have people out here that call themselves gurus and they big time. And I'm like, they're not even saying anything. They're not even teaching anything for real, but they're charging people an arm and a leg for information, which, this is normal. This is something that's been going on since the beginning of time, right? David says Chase Bank versus Wells Fargo. Chase, especially if you can get in with them. For sure, Chase. Ulysses says, oh, thanks for the information. You're absolutely welcome if you're talking to me. Del Harp Jr. says, I'm doing well. Thank you. Don't know how I came across your channel, but I watch it regularly. Well, thank you. I appreciate that. It was the YouTube gods that lined it up for me to kind of show up in your feed and you clicked on it for some reason. What's this? Ilium Bills says, I'm such a big fan. Hello. Well, thank you for stopping by. I appreciate you. S House says, Dwayne, I was telling Points I got the Amex Platinum card and would like to give thanks for you for all the info you put out on building credit. I'm better at this because of you guys. Oh yeah, because of me and Points Blank Travel. Absolutely, bro. That's awesome, man. I mean, it's a pleasure. It's a pleasure to be able to help in any way possible. I clearly benefit by helping people as well, right? So initially when you start on this platform, of course, when you start, you don't start with your channel monetized, right? You got to go through, whatever the requirements are to get monetized. And I'm experiencing that with my other channel as well, that I started talking about stocks and my investment and my journey and whatnot, right? So it's quite interesting. I mean, we start, in a humble position. And it's a pleasure. It's an honor to serve in any way possible and help affect change in people's lives in regards to their credit, or regards to anything. If you can help make a positive change in someone's life, that's freaking dope. Devin says, yes, there's a $95 annual fee. Okay, for that Capital One, for the Credit One card. But it was the card I really wanted when I joined Credit One last year. Lately, I am taking advantage of pre-approvals to get more credit to help me with my move. My limit is 1.5. Okay, cool, man. Cool, very cool. Maria E., you're very welcome. Shoe Lady 64 says, hi, Dwayne. Hi, everyone. It's a pleasure to have you in the house, Shoe Lady. Thank you. Maria says, that was a mistake. I didn't mean to throw my age out there. He wanted to take it back, but it was too late. Oh man, you were feeling it. You were just letting it flow. Roll Tide 205 in the house. We got Alabama in the building. Says, I'm gonna have a difficulty choosing between Marriott and Hilton Amex card. I'm military, so no annual fee charges. Which would you choose? I don't spend a lot of nights at hotels. I would choose the one that has the best offer right now. And I think the Hilton Honors, the Hilton Amex, once again, I would go with the one with the best sign up offer as far as points are concerned. And if you're talking about, premium cards, I think at this moment it might be Hilton, to be honest with you. And you don't even have to get the one with the annual fees. I know you don't have to pay the annual fees, right? But like the Hilton Honors right now has 100,000 points for spending $1,000. 100,000 points is quite a bit of points, and I think it can be better spent with Hilton than if you got 100,000 points with Marriott. It just depends on what hotels you're going to be staying. Hilton has suites like Embassy Suites, Homewood Suites. I think Hampton Inn, those hotels give you like a kitchen and refrigerator and whatnot, and those hotels are pretty decent as well. And it's pretty cheap. Like you can redeem like 20,000 points and stay at one of the hotels. So if you get like the Hilton Honors card with the 100,000 points sign up offer, once again, there's no annual fee on that particular card. You can get your feet wet with those types of hotel cards. You know, like you say, you don't really spend nights at hotels or whatever, but you know, you definitely want to use the points and see how this works. You can always justify a staycation for sure. Nico says, appreciate the free game, my brother. Thanks, man. I appreciate you. Shoe Lady 64 says, Capital One pre-approved me for the Saver One card, 1,000 limit. It's on the way. Congratulations. That is a very good card. I'm so excited for you. I think you're going to enjoy the card quite a bit. Let's see here. Devin says, from Credit Plus Video, I may look into the Caesars Reward Visa via shopping cart trick for when I travel to visit my family. Since it has extra rewards for airlines, it would be my first hotel card. Okay, cool. Very cool. David said, what's the fastest way to build credit? The fastest way to build credit is to, number one, get a credit card, use it, and pay it. Yeah, that's the simplest way, you know. But the thing is, like, it's going to take time. You know, it's going to take 6 months at least. One of the things to be mindful of is you got to download Credit Karma. Not because Credit Karma is it's not a FICO score. It's a different type of score. But if you download Credit Karma, you can see the different categories. There's like 6 categories on there, and it will tell you how each category affects your score, right? So as you use your credit card, and let's say you charge something on it, right? Let's say you have $1,000 limit and you charge something on it and it's like $200. Well, you're now using 20% of your limit. And if you pay attention on Credit Karma, it will show you what your score is when you're using 20% versus when you're using 0%. So things like that can kind of help you get educated to credit and how it works. Ulysses says, I'll see you on your next live stream. Have a great night and good time with your kiddos. Bye for now. Absolutely, man. Thanks for stopping by. It's a pleasure to have you in the building. Let's see. I don't know what's going on. I got a weird pop-up just a while ago on the computer. Points Blank says, D, your other channel has some solid info. I'm loving it. I actually have a few videos of yours I need to catch up on tonight. Cool, man. I appreciate that. I mean, it's so weird because I don't really mention the channel that much here, just because I don't want the little, you know, the 5 or 10 or 15 or 25 haters I have on this channel to jump over there, because I don't need that energy. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes like the haters know what they're doing and they'll chime in just at the right time. Just like when you're like, man, it's hard to kind of grow this brand new channel, man, I'm doing all this work, you know. And then, because I remember when I was building this channel, and I might have had like 200-300 subscribers, you know what I'm saying? And like somebody came in and was like, what's the point of making these videos? You talk about the same thing in all the videos. And I'm like, man, maybe I shouldn't make these videos, you know. But I already knew that was a hater, you know what I'm saying? I knew that person was a troll. So I was like, all right, well, thank you, but no thank you. Jimbo, what's going on, bro? Says, hey, Dwayne, I know you enjoyed driving Uber today. The weather was nice here in Houston. No, it was definitely a good day. My only mistake today was not starting at 4:30, but I will correct that tomorrow. I will start at 4:30, and so maybe I'll be done at like 2:30 or so, 3 o'clock. Today I stopped driving at like 4. I think my last ride was it ended at 4:30. And because I was trying to like hurry and rush and meet my cousin to play tennis, but Uber has a good deal. Oh snap! It says my last ride was at 3:38. It was at 3:38 at the top of the screen, but I didn't finish the ride until like 4:15. And then my first ride today was at 6:40. I was in the car before 6:40, but it was at 6:40 my first ride, and yeah, today was interesting, man. I mean, I only got $13 worth of tip. I made $185, and then I got $13 worth of tip today, which is interesting. That's just weird. It's just like that for some reason. David says, I'm 26 years old. I started with no credit. Now I have a little credit because I paid off a vehicle. Now I am paying another vehicle. What do you suggest me to do next? First of all, you need a credit card. That's what you definitely need to do. Depending on who you're banking with, you could consider getting a card with them if you've been with them for a while. It just really kind of depends. Darnell, what's going on, man? Appreciate you, bro. Darnell says, hey, good man. T Lady The Truth says, hey, Dwayne, how are you doing? I'm doing extremely well. Thank you so much for stopping by. I hope you're doing well. K Diggs says, hey, D, I'm looking to travel a lot this summer, fall. I was thinking about applying for the Amex Platinum. Is it worth the $550 fee? I currently have the gold already and have global entry. No. Especially if you're traveling domestically, no, I don't think so. Instead of getting that particular card, unless you just want to experience this interior lounges, right? I don't think so. I don't think the $550 is worth it because you can get a really good sign-up bonus right now with the Delta Gold and the Delta Platinum Sky Miles, and you're gonna get 70,000 or 90,000 points. And once again, the annual fee is $99 for the Gold, $250 for the Platinum, and with the Platinum, you get a companion certificate after your first year. So starting your second year of membership, so you pay the $250 the first year for the Delta Platinum. The second year, the $250 that you pay, you get that companion certificate, which allows you to get an extra ticket and pay up to $95 in taxes. I think that's more worth it than the $550, to be honest, unless you just really want to experience the lounge. And don't get me wrong, the Platinum card is a solid card, but I mean, if you don't want to pay the $550, you know what I mean? Points Blank says, Dwayne, another great stream. My brother, it's been good hanging out with you and Credit Fam. Again, much love and respect, bro. Appreciate all that you do. Thank you, sir. I appreciate all that you do. Keep hustling, keep doing your thing. As a matter of fact, when are your members only live stream, bro? Between being busy driving Uber and trying to rest when I'm not driving, like tonight, like right now, I need to rest. You feel me? Because 10:20 comes pretty early. You know what I'm saying? I got to go to bed by 10:20, so I got to shave and shower and do all that good stuff to get ready for tomorrow. Ryan says, how you doing, Dwayne? Ryan, I'm great. It's a pleasure to have you in the building. Devin says, after you get your Amex card and the desktop and on the desktop website, you click menu, then cards, then view all. Either versions you can see if you're pre-approved before you apply. Oh, that's pretty cool. David says, small credit unions versus big branches. It doesn't matter. It matters, number one, if you're going to get approved. Number two, if that card makes sense. Now, of course, there are benefits to having credit union credit cards because normally those have lower APRs. There's no annual fee. There's no foreign transaction fee. Sometimes there's no balance transfers. So you can't beat that, period. But if it's hard to get in with the credit union or it's hard to get approved for credit cards with the credit union, then that's where the bigger branches or the bigger companies would come into play. Listen, you guys, I'm going to wrap it up right there. If you haven't subscribed, be sure to subscribe. If you have any questions, ask. I'd love the opportunity to answer those questions. Now is the time to have your questions answered. So feel free to ask. I'd love to answer it. Okay. If you haven't smashed the thumbs up in the video, smash the thumbs up in this video. Look, my shirt fitting kind of, you know what I'm saying? Y'all seeing a little too much about me right now. If you haven't subscribed, smash the thumbs up in the video. I appreciate you very much. That's going to be pretty much it. I'm going to stick around for another minute or so to see if there's any more questions or comments that anybody want to slap in there while the shot clock is running down. You're welcome, David. No problem, my bro. You're absolutely welcome. Points Blank says, I'm planning on doing a members live stream only after the 7:30 live stream on Wednesday, probably about 8:45 Central Standard Time. We got Sean Paul in the building. Let's go, Sean Paul. Sean Paul. You know what I mean? Like I was about to say like the rapper, like the artist from Jamaica, Sean Paul. Like get busy. That Sean Paul. Just give me the light. That Sean Paul. What's going on, bro? It's a pleasure to see you. Sean Paul says, Dwayne, I appreciate all you do. Thank you, Mr. Paul. It's a pleasure to have you in the building, my man. Got that BMW joint going on with the profile pic. That's cool, bro. Devin says, that happened to me 3 years ago with my green and gold cards and about 3 credit cards. Shoe Lady 64 says, thank you. Good night. Yes, ma'am. You said it best. Thank you. And good night to you guys. All right, you guys, have an incredible week. I do have a video that I need to still edit. So hopefully I'll get that video edited and I'll shoot another couple of videos. We'll just see how the week goes. I'm not going to put too much pressure on myself because I still got to shoot videos for the other channel as well. But anyway, I hope you guys have an incredible week, and I'll talk to y'all in the next one. Ryan says, I joined late, but I will watch the replay. I appreciate all you do, man. Keep it up. Thanks, Ryan. I appreciate the kind words. It means a lot, man. Major Change Group is laughing at me. I guess you're laughing at my, I don't know, between me talking about, you know, y'all seeing too much, or my Sean Paul, antics. Anyway, you guys have an incredible night. Once again, my name is Dwayne with How to Build Credit TV, and I approve this video. I'll see you in the next video. Until next time, take care and be blessed. Sean Paul with the comments. Sean Paul says, by the way, Hilton Honors points are worth about 0.05 per point, while Amex points are worth 1 cent per point. Man, listen, Mr. Paul, honestly, to me, that doesn't mean much of anything to me personally, right? Because once I get the points, like my Hilton Honor points, you got 100,000 points. You know what I'm saying? Like, to me, that's like 5 nights in a hotel. That's freaking dope. What the actual valuation is, I don't know. I mean, I don't think the average person, I don't think it really matters, right? Like, because like even with my MR points, right, it's not like I'm going to transfer them to airline partners and really max it out, because I don't really know the details about that. And sometimes it can not necessarily be worth it. It's like going to shop at Ross or Marshall's, or, you know, stores where like you can get a good deal, but you got to like dig through stuff to find it. Like I'm more of the go to Macy's and shop type, because number one, Macy's is organized. I know exactly what I want. I go to that area. I don't have to go through a bunch of pant size that's my size, and then there are a bunch of different, you know, brands. No, I just go straight to the brand I want to buy at Macy's, and I buy it, and I'm happy, and I leave. Now, you do pay for that. So the points in my mind, it's the same thing. You do pay for being lazy, right? So you're lazy because you don't want to shop. I don't want to shop, right? I don't want to shop around and look for the best deals. And so I don't know, man. I don't know. But I appreciate you slapping that into the comments, though. Adrian says, but hey, I know you talked about cryptocurrencies a little earlier, but there's some stuff called stable coins that pays 12% plus Celsius. Listen, all over my head. Pays weekly and basically like a savings account. Man, I'm too gun shy to try anything new. You know, and that's the thing about, like, when it comes to different things, there's so much noise, and a lot of people can be easily swayed. And I used to be like that. I used to be all over the freaking place, right? But I'm just gonna chill. I don't need to have my eggs in, 15 different baskets. I just need to have it in like 2 baskets, because I'm that type of guy. But I don't know. And, it's detrimental to not know certain things because you miss out. However, when you don't know, you don't feel like you're missing out. You know what I'm saying? Like, I didn't think dividend stocks, when I was 25. I never thought about it. Nobody told me. And when people did, I never, did the research. So, that's on me. I can't sweat the fact that I didn't know it, but I know now, and I'm kind of going with what I know. Anyway, you guys, it's been a pleasure. I don't care who comments next. I'm going to end this video. Okay. You guys have an incredible week. I'll see you guys in the next one. All right. Peace.